one of his poems translated into Italian. You'll understand why as I read the poem. And it goes, E di nuovo nell'arte dimentico il peso dell'arte. And again, in art, I forget the weight of art. It was on a remote side street off Corso Vittorio, maybe Piazza delle Cinque Lune. What difference would it make anyway? A cramped, neglected bookshop, one of the last of its kind, uncomfortable for browsing. Heaven on earth, in short. And there it was, the book whose verse would fill my tired days with rare delicacy, in its original Greek, with marvelous Italian translations on facing pages. Edizioni del Leone, Venice, 1993. I towed it everywhere as I roamed the rain-tortured streets in search of fragments of the kind of love that swept Cavafis up. I'd scour faces for chance exchanges in the library, in a jeweler's window, in an empty cafe near the river, but no one there ever noticed my looking. I was but a shadow stalking myself in a mirror, an image wrought by youth and my own restless temper, an angel rested from its silver cloud pinned down to earth. I'd fall asleep in its pages, under its muslin spell of languid scholars, youths like marble satyrs, pre-Christian codes of love. Slow time, as Keats wrote. I wanted slowness too, fresh from New York City and its pounding ribcage. Saurian Rome hadn't changed much as I come to see it from the gold leaf days of Cavafis' heady lovers, when it was little more than a fading empire, its languorous body stretched out across the Mediterranean like a tired courtesan, voluptuous, bursting with signs and wonders of a strange new faith. Late afternoon's pink light, the orange garden crowning the Aventine, its iron gates, a roar of motor scooters disturbing the unbreathable air, and time, like a ruined clock, stopped forever in the slow turning of sun-dappled pages. Okay, I think I have a minute and I have two more short poems. The next one is called Cartography. This is not in any of my books yet, and it's for my daughter, who starts high school tomorrow. Cartography. There are maps of knowing and of unknowing. 7,000 species of bird locked in a glass cabinet, brightly colored males and unpretentious females. Almost every living thing on Earth has already perished. My daughter carries a dog-eared copy of Mouse in her backpack. I have questions. She has questions. Okay, last poem, and I think I'm on time. And this poem is for my wife, Marta. She couldn't be here. She's at home in Italy. But this is about a time when we visited New York. The last time I was here in 2005, and it was her first time in the city. And we went to eat at the Second Avenue Deli. So it's called On Second Avenue, and this was published in the Gyroscope Review. Shout out to Betsy. Thank you. And when I end on a happy note, make everybody hungry like Barbara. On Second Avenue, the waitress plunks down a pastrami on rye, thick as a Yiddish-English dictionary, next to a piping hot bowl of matzo ball soup with knedlach the size of softballs that instructs us, give the better half to your better half. Coke bottle glasses bob slant on her face, her fragrance from a previous century. Hebraicized letters jitter in the window, dance gold on black in gaudy flashes. There's a touch of Eastern Europe here, of old Ukrainians and older Jews, though most of us packed into this restaurant are tourists. My wife fumbles with her sandwich, clasps it with all 10 fingers. Go ahead, I say, eat. She squeezes it into a manageable width, bites off a cautious corner. She is sold. The Yiddish theater croons again in our mouths.